you forgive me?
King Gustav II of Sweden dies in a battlefield. Catholics and Protestants declared war in the first half of the 17th century. The only heir to the throne is his only daughter, Kristina. She is about to become the Queen of Sweden. She is taken away from her mother so as to learn how to rule a country when she is in the right age. She becomes a woman with a purpose and is being taught like a prince.
Like Luther, I want to spend a night with the devil.
She stands on what she believes and doesn't fear anyone. As she comes of age, she embarks a new journey as the Queen of Sweden. With this responsibility, it has been expected that she will find a man to be her husband. But Her Majesty Queen Kristina has other plans and priorities, and marriage is not one of them.
And I've been preparing for it since childhood.
This is a fine occasion for you to trust her.
Stop that.
Father, let Kristina show you have every reason to be proud of her.
But two men longs to marry her and tries to gain her trust and love. Unfortunately, Queen Kristina doesn't seem to feel what love is until she met Countess Ebba. It can be seen how Kristina seems to be smitten by her. It could be easy to be close to her, but Countess Ebba has a fiancé and is set to marry soon.
Your Majesty, my fiancée, Countess Ebba Sparre.
Your Majesty.
Although she has a fiancé, the moment Ebba met Kristina, she somehow felt attracted to the queen. Kristina, despite being guided by men around her, never gets distracted. She stays with her beliefs and discloses her plans for Sweden and that she wants peace between Protestants and Catholics.
We must tackle the greatest challenge in the history of this country. Peace.
As she announces her plans, she receives backlash and negative reactions from people who doesn't seem to support her. But Kristina stands on what she believes. As she walks along the palace, the memories of her father lingers. She loves him more than her mother. She comes to see Ebba along the way and greets the queen. The next day, Kristina announced that Ebba will formally be with her in attending her needs. She acts so gentle towards Ebba and treats her like a princess.
The ladies' seat restricts us to trotting and it makes us look ridiculous. Get down. Give her your saddle.
As they spend time together, people around them, especially Johan, who tries to pursue a relationship with Kristina, notices how the queen acts towards Ebba. That night, Kristina invites Ebba and her father for a dinner, but is being reprimanded since it's not permitted to sit with the queen. But Kristina insists that it is okay and that she is the one who invited them. And it can be clearly seen that they like each other. Kristina grew up seeing men by her side, so she acts like a man and dresses like a man, and has a difficult time revealing what she feels towards Ebba. She is being warned to stop seeing Ebba and her father since they are Catholic. The next day, Kristina saw Ebba with her fiancé and felt so jealous. She sent a letter to someone who studies human emotions as she wants to understand what she is really feeling towards Ebba. As the days passed, she longs for the presence of Ebba. She even went to see Ebba at night and kisses her in her sleep. Johan somehow noticed this attraction between the two ladies. He doesn't want to quit. He sends beautiful dresses for the queen as his gift. But instead of wearing it, Kristina chose one dress for Ebba to wear. She gave it to Ebba and tells her to undress in front of her.
No.
Here in front of me.
Ebba, feeling awkward, still followed what the queen is telling her. Then she asked Ebba how her fiancé touched her and the tension began between them.
How does he touch you?
Kristina gave Ebba a present, then they went to have time alone in the woods. The gown is meant for the queen, but she insists that no one can stand against people she wants to be with.
Now on, I will have a private audience with whomever I please.
I don't.
And whenever I please.
Kristina asked a painter to paint Ebba for a portrait, and this made others really feel aloof towards the queen. Kristina meets Ebba and her father again at the village, and she shows Ebba that the philosopher who studies human emotions sent her a book. That night, Ebba, along with another servant, prepares Kristina's bed. She asks Ebba to be with her that night. The queen can no longer control her emotions, and she kissed Ebba. She tells her she doesn't know what she is actually doing. Then Ebba kissed her back. This was the start of their secret romance. The other servant is aware of their romance and gets to talk with Johan. This relationship made Ebba decide to cancel her wedding. Kristina's mother came to see her and tries to convince her that Ebba is not a good influence and that she is out of control, and that she needs to focus on her duties as a queen. Then she tells Ebba that she is indeed making her lose her mind and forgets her responsibilities. Ebba felt so hurt as she went away.
How dare you! Don't think, Countess, that the moments of distraction we shared give you the right to behave like this.
A man tries to kill Kristina, but Johan saves her. She lost consciousness, but when she woke up, she sees Johan and thanks him, but she is happier to see Ebba and tells her how sorry she is on the things she told her. Unfortunately, they were caught making out, and Johan plans for Ebba to be taken away and talks to her that she is no good for Kristina and that she has to go on with her wedding. Days passed. Kristina felt so weak without seeing Ebba. She went to the woods, and as she lost consciousness, Ebba came out of nowhere and the queen kissed her, but Ebba tells her she has to know something and that her wedding will push through, and they need her blessings. The queen is so hurt, but still she gave them her blessings and even went to see their wedding.
Am I not the shepherd of the nation? Ah? Carry on.
She can't seem to accept the fact that Ebba did not choose to be with her. She tries to drown herself. After a few years, Kristina finally decides that she doesn't want to be queen anymore. She's still madly in love with Ebba. She came to visit her, and now Ebba has a child and she just smiled at them. She renounced her throne and lived until the age 63 and still a virgin.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.